Hi, welcome to the Dillon Dialogue. I'm Suzanne, the Marketing and Communications Manager for the town of Dillon, and I'm here with Nathan Johnson. He is our town manager, and we're going to talk about the town council meeting that happened last night, February 6th.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having us, Suzanne. Let's start with the work session. So last night we had a couple agenda items on the work session, but the main discussion point last night was the draft traffic plan for Highway 6. This all spurred from a discussion with some of our property owners in Corinthian Hill about connectivity and how they can connect to the lake and to the town core. So we looked at this from a holistic standpoint, and what we developed and talked about yesterday was a draft plan that identifies connectivity routes, roundabouts from Lake Dillon Drive, another roundabout a little bit east of that to accommodate the housing project that we're working with Summit County on County Road 51. Another one at the Tenderfoot location out by the Bald Eagle. The fourth one being Corinthian Hill, and then the fifth one being out by the Nature Preserve and Cemetery. So a lot of discussion there, and this all pertains going back to connectivity and making sure that we allow for different individuals to connect all throughout town, but not only town, but also unincorporated Summit County being Dillon Valley. So we've outlined some of those points. We're trying to tie that into our Trails Master Plan, which we're going to have our final presentation on February 20th, our next meeting during the work session. So we're pretty excited about that all these things are starting to come together. But the town council was pretty adamant about how do we make this a more safer pedestrian crossing, whether that's at Corinthian Hill, Lake Dillon Drive, anywhere in between. And the thing that we really discussed is how do we lower that speed on Highway 6? And CDOT has came back to us, and they aren't really too keen on putting a crosswalk across the existing conditions, which would be very unsafe. So they recommended to us to look at more of a bigger traffic plan. We also feel that, you know, by council approving a traffic plan on Highway 6, we can use that as leverage to apply for different grants, not only assisting us with Summit County and the two roundabouts tied to that housing project, but for the other three. So we're looking at the potential of a resolution here at the next meeting on February 20th for council to really formally approve that, and then we can use it moving forward to try to make things more connectable, but also safer for everyone.
That's great. I love that idea of connecting all those areas. Really interesting conversations we're having about that. And then we had the regular meeting, and we had some exciting staffing happenings. We swore in 2 of our police officers, correct?
Correct. This actually wasn't on the agenda, but we made time at the beginning of the meeting, right after we called the meeting to order. We were able to swear in police officers Anna Shanks and Taylor Bolander. We're really excited for them to be part of our team. Both of them came from other entities within Summit County. And, you know, the schedules really didn't work out. Both of them have been on staff for, you know, a couple months. But those schedules and training and everything else didn't really pair with our meeting schedule. So we finally got the chance last night to swear them in and celebrate them and welcoming them into our team. We're really excited to have both of them, you know, join our fully staffed police department, which is really cool. I think that's an anomaly in Summit County, and I think our morale is really high, and we have some really great people, not only in the police department, but in all of our other departments. So we're really excited, and you know, it was a great event to celebrate and welcome them into our Dillon family.
Yeah, we were super excited to have them on board. And then we had an update on the election.
Yes, so last night our council unanimously approved a resolution to cancel the upcoming election on April 2nd. We had 4 candidates to begin with. One of those candidates dropped out, so we're down to 3 candidates for 3 seats. So the town council approved via resolution to cancel the regular municipal election scheduled for April 2nd, 2024. So the 3 candidates that will be seated after Election Day, April 2nd, We're working on the potential of a special meeting, maybe April 9th, since our town council decided to cancel the April 16th meeting due to the school district spring break. But those three candidates are John Woods, Kyle Hendricks, and Rachel Toon. We're pretty excited to have all three of them join us for 4 years on the council here. So we're pretty excited for that to happen in April, and then things will settle down and we can start chipping away on all these different projects, events, and everything else going on. So we're pretty excited about that.
That's great. And then we had the Dillon Urban Renewal Authority meeting as well, which happens the first meeting of the month, I believe, or the first council meeting of the month. And yeah, we had some updates on some real estate. Is that correct?
Yeah, so we had a unique opportunity. We've really been trying to acquire an easement on a property adjacent to our water line. One of our main water lines at the top of Ensign Drive is in between two parcels there, and one of the parcels happened to be for sale. We tried to acquire the easement, but that didn't work, so we came to terms on a real estate contract. And town council approved that last night. We're going to purchase that property. Ultimately, the goal here is to take the additional 10-foot easement that we need. So we have a 30-foot easement over that water line. And at the top of the water line, and it's sort of hidden, there's a water tank up there. But eventually we're going to have to get in there and replace that water line, or the water main, I should say. And we might do that as quickly as potentially this summer or next summer. Since we own that property, we can use that property as staging, get in there, get it done, and then potentially resell that property. So we're pretty excited about that. Luckily, we're able to get a pretty good deal. It was listed for $995,000. We're under contract now for $900,000. So we feel that this, at least purchasing it through Dura, is going to allow us to protect our public utilities. And Dura can also grant that easement back to the town or the water department. And then we would do a public bidding process if it is determined whether or not we should sell that property. So.
Awesome. Thanks, Nathan, for the update. That concludes this week's Dillon Dialogue. Next council meeting will be on Tuesday, February 20th in council chambers. Work session will begin at 4:30 and the meeting will begin at 7. And we will see you next time at the Dillon Dialogue.